Hello everyone, my name is Irish Castino Baba and today we will going to talk about morality and the foundational moral principles, especially in the context of teachers and their role in the society. Before we start our formal discussion, let us first read a quote from Edmund Burke. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. This quote emphasizes responsibility because it means that wrongdoings continue when people who know what is right choose not to act. So by the end of the lesson, the students will be able to define morality and distinguish it from ethics, analyze moral dilemmas using foundational moral principles, and appreciate the role of morality in fostering social cohesion and justice. So now, let us define what is morality. Morality refers to the principles, values, and beliefs that guides people in determining what is right and wrong. It helps individual decide how they should behave in different situations and how their actions may affect others. Morality also influences the way people make decisions, treat other individuals, and respond to ethical situations in everyday life. So, what's the difference between morality and ethics? Ethics refers to the systematic study of what is right and wrong. It provides guidance or rules that helps people make decisions in professional or social institution. Ethics is often written or formally discussed in institution or professional organization. Morality, on the other hand, refers to the person's personal beliefs or values about what is right or wrong. So these beliefs are usually shaped by culture, family upbringings, religions, and personal experiences. For example, a person believes that it is okay to not return a wallet they found because they think that it isn't wrong because they didn't steal it directly from the owner. So their decision is based on their first personal beliefs about what is right or wrong. So that is morality. In ethics, it is wrong because according to the ethical rules in the society, it is wrong to keep the wallet because it belongs to someone else. So in the ethical standard, people should return lost property to the rightful owner. So in simple terms, as what I've said earlier, that morality is what a person's personal beliefs about what is right or wrong, and ethics is the study of a system that analyzes and organizes those beliefs into rules or guidelines. Next is the teacher as a moral agent. So why does a teacher is considered a moral agent? Because teachers plays an important role in shaping the values, attitudes, and ethical behavior of a student because through their daily interactions, teachers demonstrate how to treat others with respect, honesty, and fairness. Because of this influence, society entrusts teachers with the responsibility of helping develop future citizens who are morally responsible and socially aware. This means that teaching is not only about sharing knowledge, but also guiding students to become a good and responsible individuals. So, morality and the teaching profession. Morality is crucial in teaching profession because teachers are expected to maintain high standards of behavior. So the teacher should demonstrate honesty. Of course, as teachers, we or they should be truthful and transparent in their actions and decision. Fairness, they should demonstrate fairness because they need to treat all students equally without discrimination, no matter what the student background is. Integrity, they should act according to the moral principles even when no one is watching. So teacher must also respect the rights and dignity of the learners, which means that valuing students' opinion, protecting their well-being, and treating them with kindness. So when teachers behave ethically, they should trust. Trust with students, parents, and the community, which help create a positive learning environment. Next is the fundamental moral principles. So the fundamental moral principles is the basic rules that guides human actions and moral decision. It served as the fundamental basis for determining whether an action is morally right or wrong. So one of the most widely recognized expression of the principle is the do good and avoid evil. So these statements summarizes the core idea of moral behaviors. It means that individuals should always aim to perform actions that promote goodness, fairness, and the well-being while avoiding actions that causes harm, injustice, and suffering. Also, the foundational moral principle is considered universal, meaning it can be found in many cultures, religions, and philosophical tradition. Even though different societies may have different moral rules, but the basic idea of encouraging good actions and avoiding harmful ones remain consistent. These principles also serve as the foundation of many other moral rules such as honesty, respect, responsibility, and justice. These values are derived from the basic understanding that human actions should contribute to the good of individuals and society rather than cause harm. Because of this, the foundational moral principle is often seen as the starting point for ethical thinking, guiding people when they must make difficult decisions or evaluate the moral of their action. How does the moral principles applied in teaching? So teacher applies moral principles in their daily work through their actions and decisions. First, the teacher should make fair decisions in the classroom such as grading students objectively and giving equal opportunities to everyone. Second, teachers must protect students from harm including bullying, discrimination, or emotional harm. Third, teachers should model honesty, responsibility because students often learn values by observing the behavior of their teachers. And finally, moral values should not only be taught through words but also demonstrated through everyday action. So how important morality is in education? Morality plays a crucial role in education because it helps shape students to become a responsible and ethical behavior. Morality also promotes ethical awareness, which means students become more conscious about the consequences of their actions. It also encourages positive behavior and character development, such as how to respect, how to be responsible, to have empathy, and treat others equally. So when education emphasizes moral values, it contributes to building a morally responsible society where individuals care about justice, cooperation, and the well-being of others. So in conclusion, morality and the foundational moral principles help define the teacher's role in society because teachers are not only educators but also influential figures who guides the moral development of students by following the principles of doing good, avoiding harm, and respecting human dignity. Teachers can create learning environments that are fair, inclusive, and supportive. Also, when teachers practice strong and moral values, they help shape the students into ethical learners and responsible citizens, contributing to the more compassionate and just society. And that ends my report. I hope you learned something. Bye.